I love when devices that you have set as audio devices are like, hey, I'm no longer an audio device. And so then it doesn't load. But then it's like, wait, I am an audio device. And then it tries to load. But then it doesn't actually load. So you have to reload it, you know? Ain't that crazy? Ain't that insane? Ain't that awful? Anyways, hi everyone. Lithium Fox here. We're here to play more Death Stranding. More Stranding on the beat. Let's go check on Lou really fast.
It's all good. It's all good.
Yeah, do all the lurk. I appreciate everyone that's lurking. You're all amazing. Honestly, anyone that's lurking tonight is the best, because I didn't really expect anyone to show up this late at night, because especially when I didn't announce anything. So, yeah. I have chat right up in front of me, though. Let's see. We can only fabricate fat patches. Okay. But I kind of am a little obsessed with this now. Like, especially after, you know, everything that happened earlier.
We can discuss anything you like here, Sam. It's a private room, after all. So if you ever want to sit down and talk, I'd be happy to share my thoughts on
By the way, if
a
anyone's
variety of
lost,
topics,
let me
along
know.
with
I can try and
any
explain what we've
discoveries I
played
happen
so
to
far.
make. And who knows? Some of it may even
Otherwise,
be
there's
of
the
use
VOD.
to you as you work to connect all of Australia to the chiral network. You know, it looks as though you've been issued a few different hats, Sam. Why not experiment and switch up your headgear to suit your mood? You can also change the outfit I'm wearing if you like. I shall put my faith in your impeccable sense of fashion.
Can I make him a duck?
Out of curiosity, Sam, did you notice that the mirror above your sink displays images of the outside world? These images change as we travel.
While these are new, I'm gonna keep going to do
waiting
so.
for us outside the DHV Magellan when we disembark. Prolonged living inside an enclosed space can be bad for one's mental health due to the unchanging environment. That's why I asked Tarman to implement this particular feature. A digital photo frame, so to speak. An easy to understand name, don't you think? Though I'm the only one who calls it that. Anyway, it'll give you a preview of our surroundings. That's sure to have some practical benefits. Showers these days are truly impressive, Sam. They really are. They're able to collect all the minute chiral crystals from your wastewater and repurpose them for later use. The ones on board the DHV Magellan are the latest model. You would do well to use them regularly.
Okay, there's still new stuff.
It's important to remember that defeating BTs isn't the same as eliminating a threat once and for all. These entities are simply being driven back to the world of the dead for the time being.
Okay.
Good morning, Sam. I hope it's not too much to add. I know a thing or two about BT. An advanced deconstructed, meaning...
Oh, by the way,
all
we're in
you
Australia
need to
now.
do is travel to these
For everyone that missed
facilities
this
and
morning's
connect your
stream,
Cupid to
we're in
put them on the
Australia.
grid. We aren't the only map. We have associates. I expect you'll run in.
Okay, we're good. We're good. All right, let's go check out the sink really quick. Beach holiday with Sam. Yeah. Okay. Oh, cool. Ah. I'm calling Dollman Little Reska. This is Little Reska. We got Little Reska with us. Someone should take a screenshot or a clip of me saying that this is Little Reska. Because this is Little Reska. Little Reska! Hmm. Oh, you can wear it backwards. Oh, hell yeah. Okay. And you can wear them on your head too. But, okay, yeah. But actually, it's worse. It's worth wearing the... Oh. Okay, all of them slow the rate of stamina depletion.
No way.
Okay, fine.
Alright.
Okay, fine. We'll wear it forward. How about that? Is that better? Okay. Okay, there. Let's go take a shower, and then we'll get out on the out into the field. Lil Reska makes him sound like a rapper. I mean, maybe we can get Reska to rap on stream. Maybe we could do that. Wouldn't that be funny? Oh, his sunburn is healed. Okay. Okay. All right. Let's go to the surface.
Don't shoot! Don't shoot!
Another curious vision.
Okay. Very curious. Alright. I think we'll take the sunglasses off, though. It's this one? No, it's this one. Yeah, we'll take the sunglasses off just so that we can have a bit better, so we can see his eyes better, you know? Alright. We have mass. Okay. Okay. Alright. Where's the... Oh, there you are. Oh, no,
Alright.
feel free to pass
Let
out.
me give you a rundown of your new job.
I'm okay with
The big
that.
one.
If I help you
It's
pass
the same
out,
deal as
that means
America.
I've completed my goal.
The people here are isolated. The cities are cut off from one another. And so, to bring all of Australia into the chiral network, we want you to cross the continent and link up key locations using your Cupid. To begin with, you'll connect several facilities in sequence on your way to the closest city to here, West Fort Knott. Charlie will brief you on the order that will take you to the first facility.
Your first destination is home to what they're calling the government. They seek to establish a new administration to fill the void left by Australia's collapse. As the concept of formal governance is a distant memory to most, they opted for a simple name. These people are currently suffering from the effects of severe chiral contamination.
So, are we
But
in
with
like
UCA
modern day
technology,
Australia? Is
they
that
should
what...
be able to make a full
I'm making a
recovery.
terrible joke
The
on...
cargo you'll be
in
entrusted
the
with
sense that, you
contains
know,
everything
it's
they
basically
need for their
America right now.
treatment. If we can deliver it and earn their trust, they should be amenable to joining the Chiral network. Needless to say, it's their business to know the current lay of the land, and we would benefit from their support. We're already seeing anomalous Chiralian.
I'm gonna be honest, I don't trust
Australia.
Charlie. Like,
There's
I just don't
even a
trust
BT
Charlie.
area not far from where we are now. A BB pod should allow you to use your Ultra deck to ascertain the location of BTs, but it's unclear if that pod will function correctly at this time. Proceed with the utmost caution.
Charlie may be our patron, but he likes to get his hands dirty whenever he can. He's been an excellent advisor to us as well. I say this to assure you that any instructions Charlie gives have been discussed with and approved by me. All right, let's get to it. Review the details of the main order on the delivery terminal.
How far is that?
Updating with new data supplied by drawbridge from outside Chiral network coverage. Commencing route creation. Delivery route finalized. Commencing route creation. Delivery route finalized.
Okay. So it's only like a kilometer. It's not super far. Should be fine. Okay. Right, looking at this, looks like we got the plate gate. This is just generally looks like the best way to go. Okay.
Sam, this is Charlie. APAS has been analyzing your actions so far, and it seems it's added some new upgrades tailored to your preferred way of working. It's my understanding that additional servers are currently being installed on several beaches, which should result in a marked increase in APAS's processing power. Due to the timeless nature of the beach, the potential to boost APAS's capabilities is infinite. Its analysis will therefore grow more comprehensive as you complete more orders, meaning you can expect additional enhancements to become available soon. Experiment with them and see what you like.
We're gonna find out that Charlie is just straight up dead man, aren't we? Lith is comfort. Aw. Ooh. Ooh. Oh. Okay. 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 So can we do that, and then do we have another one that's 20? Okay, okay. Let's do that for now. Okay. Oh crap, I meant to grab some weapons. Oh no. Alright, let's do that really, really quickly. Just in case. So we'll fabricate some equipment. Actually, I think we already have one of these, don't we? Let's just make sure we don't already have something. Place in utility pouch. Oh, okay, good. Okay, we have a utility pouch again. Thank God. Okay. Oh. Place on tool rack. Place in handgun holster. That is already... Actually, let's auto-arrange that, because that probably should be in a utility pouch. Yeah, okay, that's in there. Okay. Oh, that's in the grenade pouch. Yeah, we could probably put more in there. Grenade pouch, and then I don't think we... Oh, wait. I put on boot clip. What are my current ones looking like? How bad are they? Honestly, they're pretty good. All right, we'll keep those. And we'll bring a... Yeah. That way we're light. Also, hi, Viking. I think that's good. I think we're good. Right? That looks good? Alright. Welcome to Australia. Oh, I guess it's gonna start raining. Well, I don't like the sound of that. Oh, I'm cute? Okay. So one thing that is, for those that are just popping in or maybe didn't watch earlier stream, they added more stuff that you have to pay attention to. Actually, for the sake of this, I'm going to drop that really quickly. As much as I'd love to keep that. Okay. Or I guess we just don't. That's fine. Thinking we go grab this ladder. And we try and see what's going on here. Okay. Okay. What is happening? Oh, that's a big one. Okay, so I'm guessing like kind of like you know, bugs and stuff in Australia, the BTs here are just bigger naturally. What the heck?
Fuck.
All right. Okay, we'll use that. And while we're here, let's get this organized a little bit better. There we go. Just get the weight, you know? Okay. This is horrifying already. Ooh, a blood grenade. Okay. That'll work out. I feel like I need to go this way. Okay. We'll go this way, maybe? Let's see. Well, that's fun.
Are you injured, Sam?
Well, that didn't work out. Ah. Why are the BTs out here so big? Okay, what was that knock, 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 knock? Hold on. Was that like actually in my headset or was that like a... Okay. Why was there a knock, 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 knock? Why did that happen? What's happening? Okay. Okay, we can do this. They did make this a little bit scarier, I'm not gonna lie. Like, that is still in range. Like, it is still freaking out. Like, that is how far its range is. I'm really glad I selected the one that, like, lets you be stealthier. Okay. Well, I don't think we can... Honestly, maybe we need to move closer to towards the river. Okay. How do we get down from here? Over here. maybe the terrain will be easier over here. Maybe. Possibly. Okay.
Who calls for comfort?
Right. So we still have to figure out a way across the river, which is not gonna be easy. I'm guessing up here maybe might be easier. There might be... Hi, Zelk. Yeah, peta boha.
Could there be somewhere we can cross more easily?
Okay, that was funny. That was very funny. The fact that Dahlman... the fact that he was like going... Oh, that was funny. This game is so funny.
Good day, Sam. Drawbridge credentials verified. Welcome, Sam. Security measures lifted. Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted.
There we go. Oh, okay. Okay, I appreciate that.
You're that bloke with drawbridge, aren't you? So you really came, mate. Cut straight through BT territory just to bring us our cargo. That's quite a feat. Been waiting a long time for someone like you to show up. Let's see how well you were able to handle our delivery.
Old Oz.
Well, the contents look to be mostly fine, so cheers for that. We'd given up all hope of ever seeing this. I'm so glad he managed to bring it in. Like everyone says, you're a man people can count on. Already, the chiralium levels had really gotten out of hand, so you couldn't have come at a better time. Thanks. Anyway, go ahead and connect us with that Cupid or whatever it is.
Ah. Spoken like a true old man. I don't know if it's like an Aussie, but... Cupid or whatever it is, absolutely accurate for old men.
Now display
Chiral communications transmission. With this
I
network
realized I was
at our
muted.
disposal,
Gosh darn it.
we might be able to make our dream a reality. We want to
I don't
build
know how
a
long
world
I was
where
muted.
even the weakest among us have a chance. A world where people come together to stand against those who embrace violence. Ever
But yay,
since the
Zelk.
Death Stranding, this continent has been afflicted by terrible environmental changes. It was bad enough, but out of nowhere, the anomalies became a hell of a lot more dramatic. Skyrocketing levels of chiral contamination. Those bloody watcher things coming out of the woodwork. Didn't realize it at the time, but the escalation of all this insanity coincided with the UCA's connection to the network and the appearance of the plate gate. The chiral network is causing instability beyond the reach of its coverage, which means the only way to fix it is to link up all of Australia. At least, that's what we here believe. To support your efforts, we've shared the data we have about the continent with your people. Information about the brigands and so on. Use it to the best of your ability. We're not doing any better than the UCA or Mexico, I'm afraid. Only difference is the presence of armed belligerents we call brigands, as well as a new type of BT we've been seeing all over lately. The brigands have been trying to bring us to heel and are a right pain in the ass. They've got an irrational enmity for new tech like the chiral network, you see. We've also been seeing major earthquakes all over the continent, as well as devastating floods due to heavy timefall. You can have your work cut out for you while you're down under, that's for sure. Due to our proximity to a BT area, this shelter was subject to significant chiral contamination. Said area has also been the source of a new type of BT. Unlike the usual sort, these ones are able to see us. Clear as day.
Wow.
As such, we've taken to calling the buggers Watchers. And they're every bit as dangerous as any other BT. You're gonna want to steer clear at all costs. Take the bowler gun, for example. With our data, we were able to improve and refine the design of the APAC standard issue model. You can charge it now to fire projectiles with a narrower spread. Perfect for taking down hard-to-reach targets with precision. And then,
okay.
there's backpack customization. We've developed a number of unique attachments that can be equipped to the pack you're currently carrying. Stuff I guarantee will give you an edge in a fight.
Okay.
You might consider bringing this gear with you when you're prepping for your next run. Oh, and last but not least, we've patched through an Odradek update that allows its sensor to pick up living beings and other entities. It's an improvement that builds on the sensor's existing functionality. Anything it detects will be visible to you as a silhouette for a brief time. I'm sure it'll come in handy down the road. Before I forget, there's a request I wanted to send your way. I know you're eager to hit the road and make progress, but I promise you, this is more than worth the trouble. It's a delivery for the lone commander, who lives not too far from here. He's an old ally who provided us with support for all matters military. He's also a crack shot with a sniper rifle. But after this and that, we went our separate ways. And he retired to a shelter off to the east. He can be a hard man to please, but if we could enlist his help again, I'm sure he'd provide us with all kinds of useful information. Data and schematics that might prove invaluable for your work. Especially if you're the type who likes to fight first and ask questions later.
I'm
Should
not.
help us all combat the brigands a damn sight more effectively in any case. I'll filed this request as a sub-order, so check the terminal if you're interested in taking on extra work.
That was excellent work, Sam. With the government now part of the chiral network, we've successfully completed the first step in our journey to connect all of Australia. I want to thank you for making this possible. Well done. To extend network coverage as far as West Fort Knott, our next order of business will be to link up the Western Environmental Observatory. The associated order is ready for you. This one may well place you in considerable danger, so be sure to take extra care when selecting your equipment. Access the delivery terminal here to pick up this main order and get underway.
Okay. Alright, I want to look around really quickly. Oh, good. Okay, they're right there.
I can perform reconnaissance for you if you like. After all, there's no telling what might be waiting for us ahead.
Okay.
Here we go. Lift off!
Okay, okay.
Let's catch up. Dollman reporting in.
Oh, neat. Alright, I kind of want to go back to Mexico really quickly, though, and make sure that we got all of the, things. But we're going to go to the private room really fast. Alright. Unless we don't have a teleport feature yet, I bet. Okay. Huh. Also, we get bonus stamina if we just drink those, so... Aw, you're right, though. Okay, can we get him to do weird stuff? Huh. Really? Huh. Huh. Wow. Sam really is broken. In the last game, he would punch you.
An area, I have to rely on a very special power. My strength of will, you might say. The requisite focus can be rather exhausting, but I'm happy to grin and bear it since it's for your sake. So, if you deem it necessary, feel free to send me airborne as many times as you like. It won't use up any battery or chiral crystals either. All it requires is that I place my absolute faith in you. Which I do, so don't hesitate to ask for help. Feeling well, Rick? Sam, been a while. Those wandering BT, a fitting name. They can't see everything, though. No, they've definitely got some blind spots. Meaning, you might be able to avoid combat by evading detection and sneaking past unnoticed.
Okay. I'm trying to see if there's like... I guess there's not really, huh? Oh, they said that we could do some extra customization. Oh, we have components now. Sweet. Oh, okay. 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 All right. I just wish there was a way for us to go back to Mexico without walking all the way back. Because I don't want to walk all the way back. So I guess we're going to move forward. Alright, we'll go take on this job then. I mean, we could drive a bike, in theory, but... Also, I gotta eventually figure out where Pecora was. Because there's something funny about a VTuber being in here.
Sub-order is now available for you. This cargo has been designated breakable.
Hello, Sam. This is Charlie. To aid you in your future orders, we prepared porter suits with camo patterns tailor-made for the Australian environment.
Huh.
We've also provided you with a new basic porter suit with customizable colors. Moving forward, I imagine you'll want to adjust your appearance. Try experiment.
Huh. Okay. Okay.
Order accepted. Thank you.
Alright. So we gotta go...
Commencing route creation. Delivery route finalized.
There's definitely some possibility of BTs, but it looks like so long as we just go up this general direction, we'll be okay. Alright.
It's a close one.
Just like that, Sam.
That's right.
I'm looking at the bar on the bottom left, by the way. That's what I'm doing. Alright. Still horrified by this. Just FYI. Based on what we learned earlier today. Does anyone here care if I spoil what happened earlier today? Because it's kind of a spoiler if you didn't watch what happened earlier today. Oh, whoa. Whoa! Wait a minute! That... So anyways, we found out that Lou was killed. Lou was supposedly killed. And or maybe sent off into space. We don't know. So I'm very sad about that. Like, a lot. And Sam seems to be coping by pretending Lou is still there. By pretending she's still there.
It was too close.
So we're gonna find out what's going on. Hopefully Lou isn't. Hopefully Fragile was actually able to get Lou out of here. We're gonna hope that Lou actually was able to get out safely. That's what we're gonna hope for. Okay? No.
Notice it, Sam. There's a BT nearby.
And Dahlman explicitly stated that the pod was empty earlier. So okay. Okay. Just gotta try and get up here safely. Okay. Okay. Well, that's not good. Okay. I just realized that I don't think I brought any container spray, did I? I don't think that I did. Well, that's unfortunate. Oh, we gotta go that way anyway, so who cares? We'll go this way. It's like so far less stressful. We just go this way. Stay away from everybody else. By the way, that's the reason why I really wanted to play tonight, by the way. Because, like, after all of that, I was like, I need to know what happened to Lou. Okay. Well, there's VODs up right now, and I will be uploading them to YouTube. So you have VODs to watch for when I'm at work, Viking. Highly recommend, because I freak out in the very first one.
Wasn't expecting a porter of all people to drop by. Most folks would have had Buckley's chance of making it out this far. Betting it was the government that sent you my way. They've got an eye for talent.
Uh-huh.
Can't help but feel
Yeah, but you can watch
where
it
you
tomorrow
find the energy to do
when I'm
all
not
this
streaming.
work. I'm glad you did.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
I appreciate what you've done for me, really. But I'm afraid I can't agree. To be frank, I don't. There's also no end to the dangers in these parts. And if you haven't got what it takes to face them, you'll die like all the rest. Complete my latest order, though, and I might be persuaded to reconsider.
Yeah, but there's like several hours
An
before that.
unreasonable request, you may as well go home now. There's no shame in recognizing when you're out of your depth.
Alright, we got ads.
You gotta know.
Let's take 5.
Oh. Okay. Well, we're gonna wait for the ads.
Could use a quick breather.
Ow. Ow. Kinch. Why hit me? We're just waiting for ads. What am I doing with my face? Well, I'm standing up. There we go. Ugh. You subscribed, thank you. Alright. We're good. Alright. We're done with ads. The ads are nice too, because they also give me like a good time to like let Sam rest. Alright. Let's go see. What does he need us to do? Recover the mementos from the BT area. Okay. 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 Not too bad. Okay, we got a gun. Don't have any way to build anything out here though, so that's kind of whatever. Also, hello Jedi. Welcome in. Alright. Let's go see what we can do.
Take care.
Wait a minute. Why is he glowing? Why is she glowing? Why is Luke glowing? Huh. Interesting. Alright. We gotta go over there. Why is everything so scary in Australia? Also, I'm not used to R1 being that button. Okay. Okay.
Looks like you have what was requested. All that remains now is to drop it off.
Okay. Alright. Definitely scared. Come on. Oh, gosh. They were all facing the other way. Now they're all facing this way. Could you not? How do I get back up? Wait a minute. How do I get back up there? Oh, I have to go like... Oh, I have to go all the way around, don't I? I mean, I could have tried to go up this way, I guess. But, like... That would have been a scary drop. Yeah, there's not really a good way to climb over here. Huh. There's just so many BTs. Why? Why is there so many BTs? Why are they so big? Is it because we're in Australia? I think it's because we're in Australia. I blame Australia for this. Thank you. Honestly, I probably could have used a ladder to get back up that same direction that I was, but like, you know. I didn't. Alright. Yeah, it's right there. That's fine. Hi, Karana. Just, you know, scary stuff. They made this one scarier. This one's definitely scarier. Okay. Okay, so that's the way I went originally. Well, you see, if you want to know, that's why. Oh shit. Let's go this way. And hope we don't have a guy that's standing right there looking at us. Mine's decent. It's solid. It's pretty solid. Complaints, but you know. I feel like that's typical at this moment. We just gotta get over here. I think at this point we can start sprinting. Alright.
Good evening, Sam.
Security measures lifted. Weapons detected.
Okay. We made it. We made it, everyone. now we can maybe get him to join the network.
Have a go at that. You actually managed to bring it back, did you? I'm genuinely surprised. Let me get a closer look at it. Good on you. You are no average porter, mate. That much is crystal clear. I suppose I ought to hold up my end of the bargain. Get it?
Okay. Get out our Cupid, which actually looks like a finished product rather than, you know, some USB sticks they picked up from Office Depot. I mean, I'm just pissed at the Game Awards. Let's be real. Like, I've heard some kind of negative stuff about Jeff Keighley this year, and I'm kind of disappointed because, like, last year it felt like great things, and then just hearing stuff that's going on, I'm like, I don't care. The what? We got a sniper rifle. What?
Now displaying your current order grade.
Apparently, they had some sort of, like, group for, like... I don't want to really talk about it on stream, let's be real. That's for outside of stream.
So this is what it's like being all hooked up and wired in. At any rate, looks like the schematics for my trusty shooter and darling little smoke grenades are in your hands now. The form is a custom design of mine, uses tranquilizer darts. Makes a hell of a bang when fired, though. So keep that in mind. Just a shame our paths couldn't have crossed sooner. Maybe this world of ours wouldn't have been so divided, and maybe my mates wouldn't have had to die. It may sound like a bit of a yarn, but my friends and I supported the government's plans to rebuild Australia. To defend ourselves against those who had other ideas, we had no choice but to take up arms. It ended up costing most of us our lives. All because of me. The commander. You've seen what became of them. My mates are the Watchers scattered all over this hill. Mixed in with all the enemies we slaughtered. And for what? Deep down, we were all the same. Blokes who called this land our home. Was it worth all the struggle? All the bloodshed? For the world we shared to be reduced to this? So, I left the military behind. Decided I had to go it alone. I had to figure things out. Were we all just doomed to die and become Watchers? Was that the only way for us to come together? Now fuck that. There was another way. Before it all went to hell, we should have tried to find common ground. And now, with your chiral network, that might finally be feasible. Working with the government too, maybe. For all that and more, I hope you don't let me down. My sniper rifle. An ideal choice for those who prefer to get the job. Bit of advice though. Make sure it's not a silenced weapon. So, and don't think about taking any sniper worth their salt.
So I'm skipping through this.
Always remember to account for bullet drop when
okay.
shooting at in a nutshell, you might need to aim at a... And finally, having left that life behind, I've no need for gun. Hey now, granted, you can't neutralize an enemy with one. But they are effective at blinding them and giving you cover. And even if they do open fire, you'll find that their chance... Which means that even if you've alerted them with one of your own shot, properly utilize... Furthermore...
Sorry, I'm just skipping because it's telling me how smoke grenades work.
I know you got places to be, but an order just came in that caught my eye. Seems our friends over at the government shelter might be in a bit of strife.
Oh, you mean like racing and stuff? Blocking,
the
or?
details by checking the sub orders on the delivery. Might be a good occasion to fabricate a sniper. Anyway.
Mm-hmm. I'm alright. Just, you know. I just realized that he makes a thumbs up to use this. It's funny. Alright. Shoes seem like they're mostly okay.
Don't be a stranger, Sam.
Alright. Let's see. Where are we going? Where are we heading? Okay, that's the sub-order. Okay. Okay, so that is where we're going. I'm alright. Just, you know, playing Death Stranding. Let's go see if this will give us a little bit of a spray. Oh, I guess we're good. Alright, cool. Yeah, just playing some Death Stranding, doing weird lit stuff. Have to remember to go to bed at a reasonable hour so I can get up tomorrow. Did you just bonk bat me? Why you bonk bat me? Why will you hit me with a bat? God damn. Okay, so we do have to go down this way. Darn. Okay.
Steady. See what we can do in here. Keep it up, Sam.
All right.
Definitely not alone.
A word of warning, Sam. That sniper rifle doesn't appear to be equipped with a suppressor, meaning it will make considerable noise when fired. Take care not to attract the enemy's attention.
Oh, we need to make sure. Alright, we're gonna offload this backpack really quickly. There we go. Ow.
Eyes open, dumbass. That's it. Everything's okay.
Alright. Sam, this is a sneaking mission. I mean, yeah, that's basically how this feels right now.
Now leaving chiral network coverage.
Only gonna get harder.
Uh-huh. You've recovered everything then. Great. Let's get it delivered.
Alright. Let's just hack this, see if there's anything else we can grab. Alright. If we weren't going like right here, I would not be doing this, but since we're going right here, I figure, hey, let's go bring some alloys back.
Now entering chiral network coverage.
Whoa. That was close.
I let go for a second. I let go for a second, everyone. Alright, so what we'll do is we'll first okay. Alright.
I will always support you. detected. Be advised that usage is restricted inside facility grounds.
Access the delivery.
There we
terminal.
go.
Well, well. Retrieve that cargo from those troublemakers. We're all now. This cargo, I wasn't expecting you to make this delivery as... I want you to have this data. It'll help you in your work.
Huh. Crazy.
We've designated more materials for your use.
Now displaying your current Porter grade.
That's all. With this also, call it a hunch. I reckon the Golden Fist and the Island Inventor will be keen to meet with you. You're damn right I do. His skills as a soldier and leader was second to none. A marksman like you wouldn't believe. And not just with a rifle either.
Ah.
He once captured an enemy outpost with nothing but his custom handgun.
Wait, what?
He
Really?
can find a way to gain his trust. I'm sure he'll have something of value to
See,
teach
I
you.
kind of want to try and
The poor
max
bloke
out
still holds
the...
himself responsible for the death of his comrades. Wrongly, in my opinion. The way I see it, if he couldn't save them, then no one could. A strange sort of fella, if I'm being honest. He set up shop on an island he never leaves so he could devote himself to his research. And if you head north from here, past West Fort Knot, you'll come across a lonely island just off the coast. As for this research, I've only met him once myself, and I couldn't make head nor tail of whatever the hell it was he was trying to build. But perhaps you'll have better luck than me if you decide to pay him a visit. He's a combat specialist who used to be stationed at Cape Fort Knot, which was a settlement located to the north of West Fort Knot. Anyway, he was a champion boxer.
Okay.
So he excels at close range engagement.
Can they stop naming
As one would expect.
things Fort Knot? That
One
would be
time,
helpful.
When he heard a group of trigger-happy assholes were getting ready to attack Cape Fort Knot, he went out alone and took the lot of them down with his bare hands. I'm honestly not sure how he's getting on these days. But if you could bring him into the chiral network, you would gain the support of a powerful ally.
Okay.
This is a chiral anti-gravity device that can be attached to your backpack. Slap it on and your cargo will feel significantly lighter. And the more of them you use, the more noticeable the effect becomes. Any porter ought to appreciate a piece of kit like this. I'm sure you'll be a big fan.
Order complete.
That would be funny.
Well done.
Okay, let's see. What do we got?
Commence delivery route finalized. Commencing route creation. Delivery route finalized.
Order accepted. Thank you.
Well, okay.
Hey, Sam, you know that harmonica of yours? Why don't you try playing it for a little bit?
How?
Still breathing.
Wait, do I have a harmonica? Oh, hell yeah, I have a harmonica. Okay, how do I... Okay. Okay. Let's go! Let's go! I don't know why I got freaked out by a giant rubber ducky, but I did. Wait a minute. Okay, so we can't use that yet. I see. We have to wait for the... Yeah, there's a rubber ducky. But, okay, so that's for, like, highway. But I think we're not allowed to do that until we get, like, the government going. Okay. We're going over...
Can anybody hear me?
Wait. Okay, we're going over here. Okay.
Almost there. Someone's out there.
Reporting for duty. Okay, Sam, heads up. Okay!
Okay, let's try and make the car go a little bit better. There we go. Wait, there's a guy right there? Really? Oh, there's way more of them than I thought. Well, that's unfortunate. Oh, shit. Okay.
Are you injured, Sam?
See what we can get out of here, maybe. Ooh. Ooh, okay, that'll be helpful. We can take that back to the other guy. Alright. Let's see, is there anything? Ooh, yes, yes, yes. Okay. We'll switch to that as needed. Alright, let's grab my backpack really quickly. That is actually one of the best features, by the way. The ability to undo the backpack is great. Oh, I thought I downed him. Never mind. Okay, here's the real question.
Here we go.
Oh, that's not what I want. Alright. Let's go... Let's just... I need to see where... Okay. That's all way over there. I'm gonna go grab those right now. I want to go grab this, because it's all Dr. Oz's diaries. For whatever reason. I feel like this needs to be grabbed. Just Arma things? I mean, accurate, though. Oh. Okay, hold on. Wait, that's actually... That's actually heckin' clever. Yeah, that's really heckin' clever. That's actually really cool. That's such a, like, weird, unique feature that, like, okay, you can just tie it to, like, the box. Okay. Okay.
You were Porter? Those brigands, are they all gone? Wow, this is a relief. I was beginning to think I was done for. Give me a moment to confirm the order details. You put on a clinic out there. Well done. You seem like a Porter we can rely on. Go on, use your Q-bit to get us online. Quickly now. I'll feel a lot safer once we're all hooked up.
Yes, I do. Huh. Okay. Okay.
Now displaying your current order grade.
Online at long last. This ought to do wonders for our ability to monitor chiralium levels by the plague gate, as well as keep an eye on the tar currents. More accurate data will definitely make travel safer for you and your friends aboard the DHV Magellan, too. Ever since the plague gate appeared, we've been seeing increasingly dramatic anomalies all throughout the Australian continent. Some theorize that the UCA's connection to the chiral network destabilized all areas with our coverage. But what's done is done, though. Our best bet is to follow suit and connect Australia, too.
Okay.
It may also serve you to know that there are 4 environmental observatories, including this one. If you can bring them all onto the network, we're confident we'll be able to calculate where and when the next plague gate will appear. Anyway, you should already have access to the data we designated for you.
Now, if we could only manage to get that old road patched up and usable.
It once ran through this region. Saw quite a lot. If you scrounged up enough, but it's not like we have everything you need just lying around. Having said all that, East of this, get them operational and processing ores again, and you should have no trouble securing the requisite materials. I've posted a sub-order for this task, so take it on if you're interested. Well, there's our schematic for an MP shell variant grenade. MP shells explode on impact, and are non-lethal munitions that can not only incapacitate humans, but also deal corrosive damage to mechs.
Wait, there's
And while
mechs?
they're not as effective as blood grenades, they can definitely hurt BTs too. In any case, you might want to keep a few stashed in your grenade pouch at all times. We've also shared data for a grenade pistol. While it's only good for a few shots, this gun lets you fire MP shell grenades as projectiles.
Okay.
Small profile means it packs easily as cargo and won't get in the way. Naturally, it'll fit snugly into any handgun holster as well. Our last contribution is the battle skeleton. Like other skeletons you may have used, it increases your maximum carrying capacity and movement speed. This particular model also provides additional protection. However, when you boost it to move faster, or whenever you benefit from its damage reduction capabilities, it'll consume battery power, so make sure you have enough to spare. If you find yourself running low while on the road, you'll need to use a generator, or borrow a private room somewhere to recharge. You ought to take one out for a spin. We can't thank you enough, Sam. Before you go, you've been getting a lot of praise for all your hard work. And in recognition of this, it seems you've been officially cleared to take on standard orders. Between the harsh conditions and the violent outlaws, there are fewer and fewer folks willing to serve as porters these days. But there's no shortage of people who need help. So I encourage you to take a look
Finally,
if
I
you're
can do
interested.
standard orders.
You can
Jeez.
review the available requests by bringing up the list via your ring terminal. You'll find a new sub-order too. We need someone to restore the mine. Bet you could benefit from having it operational as well. Anyway, thanks again for going above and beyond. Best wishes and safe travels to you, my friend.
Okay, okay.
That's some good work, Sam. The DHV Magellan's parked not too far from your position. You'll be able to pick up your next order on the ship. But before that, you should head back to your room and rest up. I imagine you're both pretty tired. You and Dolman.
Okay. All right. Oh my gosh, it's a porcupine! Look at it! Everybody look at the little
There are
porcupine!
wild animals nearby. Such creatures are rare and precious. Friends to be protected.
No, I stepped on him! Okay, I didn't know you could do that. Okay, let's not do that again. I didn't know you could trip on them! I didn't know! I should have known because, you know, Kojima would do that, but, you know, I didn't know. Oh, right. We gotta go to this, this thing right here.
Too close
I'm sorry.
for comfort.
I didn't know I could knock. I didn't know I could knock the porcupine over. I'm sorry. All right, we gotta get up here.
Yeah. Just like that, Sam.
Oh yeah, yeah, you could do that. Also, looks like we got ads in a couple minutes, so... Wow! Wow, okay, the road is going over here already. It just... Jeez. That's crazy. Rubber ducky. Quack.
Hey there. Let me... You're really something, aren't you? We'd given up all hope of ever seeing it. I'd say it's about time I gave you this. We've designated more materials for your use.
Now displaying your current order grade.
That's not an over... That way. That's it.
Okay. I'll do that on the way back, but we gotta go take this up to the... We gotta go take this up to... What's his name? So we'll go up here. Let's see. How do we... Oh yeah, there's like a route right here we could take. Yeah. I just have to get back on it. Might be helpful if I get on it proper. There we go. Alright, we'll just go do this delivery too while we're waiting on the ad anyways. going the right way, right? Yeah. Yeah, that should...
They're very close now.
I guess we'll just go on foot. Okay. Oh, we're not supposed to go this way. That's the issue. We were supposed to go left there. Okay, hold on. Okay, hold on. Back this way should be... Yeah, here we go.
Thanks for coming. Sit tight while... Of all the things I never expected to receive, you
Now displaying your current quarter grade.
Okay. All right. Okay, we could probably...
Thank you, Kyle. Thanks for the help.
Oops. Alright. Headache pills. Man got some Tylenol. Yeah. Yeah, he did. I think that's more than enough.
Please submit materials.
Huh. That's interesting. Oh. What the fuck are those? Okay, is there like more here? Does this go off further? I guess we'll go here and start paving that. I do think it's neat that they've added like actual like animals to this though, right? Because it's like, what happened to all the animals? They weren't there in the UCA. Now we know. They just weren't there in the UCA. Yeah, floaty rock. Alright, there's one more thing we gotta do, which is we gotta make our way back to the government. Kind of. So, have you ever played the first game, Kinch? Or at least watched me play the first game? Or watched anyone play the first game? Okay. So...
Thank you, Kyle.
Hello? 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 Anybody out there? Just Can anybody hear me? I can hear you.
So, kind of in the same way that, like, it's kind of hard to explain, but the easiest way to kind of explain how, like, how all this works is that when we're attached to the chiral network, we're kind of not sending stuff, we're not building stuff out of thin air. We're technically building stuff through time and in multiverses. So realistically, there's multiple Sams that all exist in different multiverses that are able to like set up these for each other. And yeah, that's basically the simplest way to put it. So you're not playing with other people. What you're doing is you're basically sharing resources from across your games with other people. So it's like an asynchronous game. Is the best, probably the easier way to describe it, is it's asynchronous. So if we go, let's see, is it here? So yeah, you can see like the different, there's like different, hold on, where is it? Here we go. So like this is essentially my character, realistically, right? Now, what you can do is you can go here and you can make contracts with the different players. So like, let's say you see this player like a lot, right? Like you're like you see someone that's like created like a lot of objects over here or something. You're like, I want to see more of what they build. So you can make a strand contract where it's like, okay, you just see their stuff more. And then on top of that, you can also share with your friends, and you can also share like, yeah. And then like as you're playing, like once you unlock an area, because like, okay, that's the other thing. You only unlock the areas that you've connected, right? So like all this stuff, like see all these green little things right here? Like this Timefall shelter and stuff. Like all this stuff was built by other players. And I can do that too. I could go through and I could build something. You can also remove stuff too. Like if you're like, oh, I don't want this specific item here because I want to put an item there. You can remove it on your game. It doesn't remove it for everybody. It just removes it for your game. And then, yeah, but like when you're in these new territories and stuff, when you're exploring the stuff, why are you blinking? Oh, it's because it's a flood location. That's why. So like all these areas over here aren't connected. So none of that stuff will show up. But it also works in the lore of the game because that's how all of these, why we're connecting them all so that they can share resources with each other. So, see like here, someone has left a vehicle. So we could take that vehicle. So in my case, this road got heavily built before I even got a chance to do it. But that will change. As more people are playing, more of this stuff will get done. But later on, when less stuff plays, that's the other thing too. Everything in the game decays. So if I build something, right, and I don't play for like 6 to 8 months, eventually that'll decay down until it's no longer there. Now, people can supply my object if it's in their game. They can supply it to keep it up and running, but eventually everything in the game decays. So as everyone is playing it, you have more of these items, right? But eventually all of this stuff will disappear because of timefall. So, as the timefall degrades everything and ruins it, all the stuff will disappear and the game will essentially be empty again. So it's all dependent on how many people are playing, how many people remain playing, how many people support each other, etc. So there was a time when I was playing the first Death Stranding where no one was there. But then when Death Stranding 2 got announced... Actually, I'm going to pause again so I can tell the story. So there's like no one playing. So you wouldn't find a lot of this stuff, right? But then when Death Stranding 2 got announced, all of a sudden, boom, everything's there again. And that's what's kind of cool about these games. Is like, it's this asynchronous, like, not everyone has to be active playing it. But eventually everyone can go back to playing it. And it's really neat.
Good evening, Sam. Drawbridge credentials verified.
Security measures lifted. Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted inside facility ground.
Glad you could make it all the way out, Sam. Did a little restoration. It's hard not to smile when you receive it. I have a feeling this data will be of use to you. Take it, please. We're increasing your allocation.
Now displaying your current program grade.
When operational, and it's... Oh yeah, north of here are some much bigger mines even. Used to be you could find active mines scattered all throughout the continent. Because of the gold rushes, you know. From what I understand, the rail network was pretty extensive before the Death Stranding, and unmanned trains filled to the brim with precious minerals ran day and night. I should mention that we're actually developing a new system that's something of a successor to the old railways. If you head north, you can see it for yourself. I've shared data with you for an electric shock absorber. What?
Okay. Alright, let's go in here.
Disengaging with...
I don't know about you, but I'm exhausted. Perhaps we could take a break?
Okay, let's store a lot of this. Oh, I did have that. Okay. Huh. Wow. Oh, hey, it's Amelie. Hi, Amelie. So, fun fact, she was what was called a destruction event, or, yeah, extinction event. She was an extinction event, sorry, in the last game. So, I'll have to go back through that. Actually, you should check out my first VOD.
Are you alright?
Because we went over this,
Talking in your
actually.
sleep. Kept repeating the name Amelie.
Sam, Tarman here. I'd like to brief you on this next order of yours. Once you're ready to head out, access the delivery terminal on the DHV Magellan to proceed.
So, the files say you worked with Amelie to connect everyone in the UCA to the chiral network. But that despite your best efforts, an extinction event known as the Last Stranding seemed destined to kill us all. Until Amelie found a way to put a stop to it. She single-handedly sealed off the extinction entity's beach, preventing countless BTs from invading our world, and in doing so, saved humanity. But why am I telling you this? You were there to witness it all with your own 2 eyes. And you, of all people, must know that humanity can never truly escape extinction. The ultimate goal of Drawbridge's mission is to overcome the Death Stranding. If we succeed, we will be fulfilling Amelie's dying wish. At least that's how I see it. Why don't you try freshening up with a shower? The weapons they were wielding were impressive, and the brick... You know, Sam, just... it's not... When they were a wild brigand... I don't...
Yeah, I'm not a fan of him being at a different... I'm gonna be honest, I'm not a fan of it.
That's right, just sleep.
That sure looked good, Sam.
Alright, we are no longer stinky. We can now go to the surface, I think. Kind of, maybe. I think we're technically going up top to the bridge.
My word. My word.
right, Sam? What was that just now? Did something happen?
I feel like this is his own memories now.
Sam, about the next site we wanted you to bring online with the Cupid. It seems we have a little problem. The tar currents nearby have grown unstable. Under these conditions, it's unlikely we'll be able to establish a chiral network connection. Our scans have identified a potential cause. An unknown device located within a brigand outpost to the north of West Fort Knott. It's hardly an elegant solution, but we need you to destroy it. When you're ready, take on this main order to proceed. The client in this case is the musician. I can't wait to hear what he has to share with the network. Don't let us down, Sam.
I'm excited to find the VTuber at some point.
Hey Sam, this is Tarman. The disruptor device we need you to disable is located in this area.
Okay.
You should have no trouble whatsoever destroying it using MP bullets or MP shells. Alternatively, consider getting close enough to access the device directly. You can use your ring terminal to have APAS hack into it, allowing you to disable it without resorting to brute force. Be advised though, Sam, that some of the brigands you'll encounter on site will be wearing armor protecting both their heads and bodies, and that every one of these armored units will be wielding a rod. No doubt their aim is to fortify themselves against ranged attacks, allowing them to move in and engage you at close quarters. In light of this development, we've gone ahead and added armored this way. That's all the information we're counting on.
Okay. Okay. Actually... No, I don't have enough. Damn. Do I have enough for a... Huh. Hold on. Aww. What don't I have enough of? Oh, I don't have enough chemicals. Okay. No, that's fine. think we're good.
Feels good.
Oh, right. We kind of need a little bit of a thing called a tri-cruiser. There we go.
Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted inside facility grounds.
Okay, and then we'll get onto the interstate. Or I don't know what it's called. Highway, maybe? I don't know what it's called here. And then we're gonna be going here. Hi, Maple.
Trouble nearby.
Welcome in, welcome in. Let's see. Yeah, the game is pretty good. I'm trying to... Oh! Oh, there's a guy right there. I did not see the guy right there. Huh. Okay. Wop. Okay, that one's done with. Alright, wah. Okay. 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 Alright. I think the last one... Last two. I think there's one guy over there. There we go. All right.
Oh, good job, Sam. You've disabled the target. All right, let's deliver the cargo.
That was a little silly. I'm gonna be real. I did not realize there was a person behind me. I could always grab those, but I probably should get to bed soon. It's already 11. I gotta work tomorrow. So we'll finish up this and then probably head off. Alright. Yeah. I know, but I can't stay up super late anymore. Actually, wow. Okay, that's way up there too. Oof. Let's see. It'll probably be...
Commencing route creation. Delivery route finalized. Commencing route creation. Delivery route finalized.
Okay. I know. You still have an hour? Yeah. I'm sorry. I just gotta get to bed soon after this. Yeah, I've been trying to make sure I do. Yeah. Damn it.
Okay, just a bit further now.
Good morning. Drawbridge credentials verified. Welcome, Sam.
Security measures lifted. Weapons detected.
hold on. You're with Drawbridge, am I right? Hope the brigands weren't too much trouble. Though you look okay. Glad you can make it. Alright, let's take a look at this cargo of yours. Condition doesn't look all that bad to me. That's good work. I'll definitely have more work for you if you want it.
All because I got shot in the dick.
I've been waiting a long time for this. Okay, use your Cupid to hook me up.
Okay.
Now displaying your current order grade.
Alright.
This is really something. I'm part of the chiral network, which means everyone can finally listen to my songs. Then with the music player, you'll be able to set the mood for your adventures. And just like that, the world's gotten so much bigger. Yeah, looks like my weapon data has been shared with everyone too. So about the recording you brought me, it almost sounds like a whale song. But there's something off about it. I'll need more time to figure it out. Anyway, I'll send you updates via the SSS. That tar man's the one who recorded it. He said he heard it while he was out tar fishing. Have a listen.
Huh.
Call me crazy, but we might be dealing with something like a whale. Another interesting thing to note, creatures that hear the song make an effort to avoid the source. There's not much else I can say with confidence. However, give me some time to analyze it, and I might get you some answers. Gotta get going, huh? Well, hey, thank you for the help. You know, I've been wondering how those brigands got their hands on that disruptor thing. I'm just saying, they certainly don't have the know-how to build one. It's kind of worrying. Oh yeah, I had another favor I wanted to ask, if that's cool. I lost some cargo near and dear to my heart, even though I tried my best to keep it safe. I've tracked it to this dangerous place. Too dangerous for someone like me. The request's open to anyone willing to accept, but something tells me you'll deliver. Get it? Anyway, if this kind of works up your
That's
alley,
a joke.
take a look at my suborder.
Thank you so much, Sam. I have high hopes for his work, but I suppose we'll have to wait and see what comes of it. As for that strange device, it seems that its effect on the tar currents blocked all chiral communications. So I think it's only fair that we call it a chiral jammer. Anyway, while the currents in the area have settled down somewhat, we've received a number of troubling new reports. For one, a tar eruption was recorded in the direct vicinity of West Fort Knot. A group of figures clad in red and a large unidentified black mass were observed just prior to this eruption as well.
Oh,
Needless
no.
to say, the anomalous tar current activity near West Fort Knot may be related to these events. So we can't afford to ignore them and proceed with network expansion. We've got no choice but to investigate and address any cause that may be present on site. The corresponding main order has been added to this delivery terminal. I've got
Okay.
a feeling a difficult fight might be ahead of you, Sam. I strongly advise you to prepare accordingly.
Huh. Okay. Okay.
Order completed. Well done.
Alright. I think so. Alright, let's get up.
Disengaging weapons restrictions.
Take care, Sam.
Dude.
Let's get up here and take a look at everything. Well, that's a big crater. That's definitely a crater. Oh, that must be where one of the gates will be, I'm assuming. Because it looks like this. See? So I'm guessing this is where one of the gates will be. Maybe. Let's see. Okay, so we have one of the ports. This is just a permanent flood zone, it looks like. Oh, what's that supposed to be? Is big.
Let's go racing.
This is another crater looking thing. Like, I want to point out that this is just Australia. I don't know how many areas there are in this game. That looks pretty big. And then, of course, we also have up here. And then that looks pretty big. All right. Yeah. There's the plate gate over there. Oh no, it's just a Torii gate over there. I guess that's Japan then. Lol. And then of course we have one of the cities. So we'll see how that goes. Huh. Waters the fox. The fox is actually about to end stream. But I guess I should water, so let me water really quickly. Where's my drink? Oh, okay. Let me just... Alright. All hydrated. Alright. I think at this point, this is the time to go and go to bed. Oh, I have music player now. Actually fair. Alright. Where's the save? There's the save. Let's save. Alright. Well, thank you all for being here and, you know, everyone popping in, checking out,
Let's just sit here for a second.
Enjoying things. I don't know when the next chance I'll get to play is, but we'll, you know, definitely try and do some more. I think from this point, though, we'll try and sleep some more, or try and get to sleep. I'm trying to think who to raid. Mostly because I don't know what anyone's playing. Let's go raid my teammate. Let's go raid Luke. So we're gonna go raid Luke. You all enjoy yourselves. Be safe. Be kind. I hate this! Kojima! Fuck off! Okay, before I go, I would like to point out that in my first VOD of the game, or or second VOD of the game. I don't know. Second VOD. They freaking killed off Lou. Yeah, the baby. That is Lou right there. Yeah, that's Lou. What's in our BB pod here isn't Lou. That's supposed to be Lou. Yeah. 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 Ah! It was very sad. Anyways, good night, everyone. I'm going to bed now, angry. Yeah, it was very depressing. I was very upset. I'm very much hoping that Lou will come back, because they did mention the entire, like, Fragile did say, I'm sending Lou off.
Why are we still here?
So I'm hoping that Lou was just sent into a beach. And just can't return. But that Lou will eventually be able to return. Anyways, bye, everyone. Goodbye. See you later.